3, go.
Hey everybody out there, we are here in Vancouver on a snowy, cold day with a band coming out of Louisiana that brought nothing but fire to the Cobalt last night. I believe it was your debut headlining gig, right? In the city, yeah? Right. This is Seratones. Say hi to everybody out there.
Hi everybody out there.
AJ, Jesse, Adam, and Connor.
Yep.
Right, good. Welcome back to Vancouver. I know you guys were here in September at the Commodore, right? During an opening slot.
Yeah.
How do you think the show last night went? It was incredible. A lot of people. Yeah, I thought it was so good.
Great.
Good turnout despite the snow. Nice write-up in local paper, Georgia Straight. I think that helped everything out too. I met a really nice guy in there last night. He was wearing a shirt. I just had to inquire more. Yeah, shed some light on some Louisiana cupcakes. What's the deal with him?
Well,
Does he have a business here
yeah,
in
he has
Vancouver?
a business here.
Okay. I thought I'd give him a shout out. That's kind of cool. Family
Louisiana
member.
style cupcakes.
What exactly is that?
They're just really good.
Yeah.
I mean, like the icing is incredible. That's my favorite part.
Okay.
Is the icing.
Awesome.
Everything's
But
homemade.
I promised him I'd ask him about that, so
Yeah.
he's a really nice guy. I don't know if you guys know the history of Vancouver, but 2 blocks from that venue is where Jimi Hendrix spent a lot of time with his grandmother in Hogan's Alley.
Oh, really?
So that's kind of cool because I've heard you liken your bass style to Hendrix in some write-ups.
Yes.
Definitely a piece of rock and roll there, and you guys are keeping rock and roll alive on the stage and on record. How important is that genre to you? And
I think it's more of a mythology than anything.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like a lineage.
Yeah,
You know.
it's important to keep it alive. Do you think rock and roll is dead with young people in the mainstream?
I mean, I'd say that everything's kind of cyclic in trends,
Yeah.
especially music goes, and I think that, this is a good time for loud,
Yeah,
really,
Not
fired
auto-tuned.
blood music.
Not auto-tuned.
Not
No,
auto-tuned, please.
that's not really, that's not my bag.
Yeah. Well, it has been 20 years basically since that alternative rock peak in like the mid-90s when it faded away, so we're all eagerly waiting that. But kudos to you guys for doing it right. Last night was amazing. This is a question for the rest of the band. I think most people that are fans of Seratones know that you can sing. That's like the draw. And but you guys, I want to touch on the Pitchfork review because the very first sentence must have hit you in the heart a little bit because it said Seratones would be a pretty good, not great rock band without lead singer AJ Haynes.
Right, yeah.
And from what I saw last night, that person either has never seen you live or you've taken that to heart and put in work. So how did that sort of affect you? Because it was tremendous last night, especially the soloing was so great. Because I've watched the Tiny Desk stuff a bunch, and that is not what happened last night. So
A little different.
tell me about that. How did that affect you, that sort of review right off the bat, that first sentence?
Didn't really bother us.
One person's opinion.
One person's opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
Anybody's opinion.
Didn't
It
have
sounds like
something
that
to
guy
prove.
doesn't listen to very
No,
much
not
rock
really.
music.
Yeah, we were. Nothing's changed. We didn't decide. Oh, we need to go harder or anything. We just kept doing the exact same thing.
Okay. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I would 100% agree, keep doing the exact same thing, because that's how you guys got signed to Fat Possum. That's a cool story. I think I've texted 4 people about what I saw last night, so I think the word of mouth is so great with you guys, and the live shows where it's at. What else can we talk about? The new record. I mean, you guys it's only not even a year old. What can we expect in the future from you guys? You're on the road a lot. Is it conducive to writing? Are you jamming
we're
stuff?
finding, when we get back, so we're going over to Europe after then this one, and I'm really having some time to kind of bunker down and reflect.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I wanted to ask that. Is there a point where there's a balance, like you have to experience life in order to write songs, but if you're on the road always touring, does anything come out of that, or you end up writing about that experience?
Not
None of us
as
have
much when
ever
we're on the
struggled
road,
with
really.
writer's block at all.
Yeah.
At least, not when we're on the road, though. I mean, it's a different thing. But
Yeah, we do kind of switch gears. So if we're not on tour, we're at home writing.
Yeah, writing.
But we don't typically write for the road.
Okay,
Yeah.
Currently.
interesting. And do you have stuff laid down for the new album at all, or
Kind of, sorta.
yeah.
sketches,
Got some-
ideas?
yeah,
Sketches is a good way to put it.
Yeah, sketches is a good way of putting
Yeah.
it, yes.
And what can fans expect? Are we gonna go the same sort of thing? Are you gonna expand on the sound, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're
Definitely
always in a
expand.
state of changing and growing as on a personal level and then sonically. So,
Yeah.
I I mean, I'm excited to. I think at the end of the day, a song wants what a song wants, and we're just trying to figure that out.
Yeah, that's a good outlet.
Sometimes you don't even know until you get into the studio.
Right. Basically, Seratones 101, researching you, is they always mention church. You started in church as a little girl. I want to talk about one specific thing. One specific thing of your voice or your vocals is that little flutter at the end of some of the notes that you hold. Is that a natural thing that has happened, or did you work on that?
That just happened. I mean, it's actually gotten me in trouble. Like, I didn't get into choir at the college I went to because of that flutter.
Really?
It's just, yeah.
Wow.
I sang God Bless the Child for my audition piece, and they were like, "No, girl."
Really?
Yeah.
It's
but
impossibly sweet, like some of those long notes that you can hit, and this little thing happens in there. So that's a natural
like
thing.
birds.
Yeah.
Kind of like
It might be from all the honey that you eat.
it might be the gallons of honey I consume.
Well, it's definitely a beautiful thing to listen to. So, speaking about rock and roll and everything, any band that comes in and for no reason, like if you had ended the show last night with what was on the set list, the crowd would have been happy. And for no real reason, you came out and did MC5. That's what I love when artists do that, like just for showmanship, kick out the gems.
Everyone was so excited.
So crazy, so good to see that. Another cover I wanted to touch on. Neil Young released a song called Southern Man. Lynyrd Skynyrd had the rebuttal with Sweet Home Alabama, and then a lot of people think that Walk On is Neil Young's next rebuttal to that, and that is a great cover that you guys have. And I was wondering, how did that cover? Why Neil? Why that song?
We were listening to it in the van,
Yeah.
and we're just like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
The lyrics really struck me as like, I don't know, they sort of reminded me of a lot of civil rights, like narrative and mantras that you come across, and it's kind of like this, it's a big fuck you, you know?
Yeah. People talking my name, just walk on.
Yeah.
That whole thing.
It's not even, I guess it's not even a fuck you, it's like, okay, well, whatever, that's
Yeah.
what you think, and I'm less, couldn't be more concerned about
Yeah.
it.
It's a great song, On the Beach. I love that album.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a time machine question. Any artist, living or dead, in their prime from right to left?
In their prime.
Who would you see?
Who would I see?
Yeah. One
man.
concert.
I don't know. I'd want to see Zappa.
Zappa?
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
And just any
show.
Any show.
Okay. How about you?
Allman Brothers.
Oh, nice. That's a
when
good. No one's
still
ever.
alive.
Yeah, nice. No one's ever chosen that. That's a great. No, yeah, that's a great choice. How about yourself?
Ella Fitzgerald.
Ella. Yeah, nice. Okay.
Nirvana.
Nirvana.
Yeah.
Any era?
Yeah, good one.
Well, you said in the prime, right? So
we're talking in utero.
Yeah.
I'd want to see them like.
Well, that's what I mean.
Bleach.
Some would say the prime is Bleach. Someone say never mind. But
yeah, I
I
would
bet
go with
their
Bleach.
Yeah.
show was wild as hell.
Yeah.
the Euro '89
Yeah.
Bleach.
Yeah,
tour.
yeah.
Yes,
Nice.
please.
Yeah, Nirvana's one big one. I think they played here in January of '94, so 2-3 months before.
Yeah.
So that one's always in my mind that I should have gone to.
Yeah.
Crazy.
proudest thing about the band so far, that you are maybe the happiest to be a part of this, and what you guys have done so far?
I would have to say the constant touring.
Yeah, just being on the road.
All this traveling we're doing.
Traveling,
Yeah.
It's really,
Getting to see places and
see a lot of the world.
and the album,
It's really cool.
releasing the album, it's like huge.
One of my favorite shows was playing the Bataclan. That was like.
Yeah, I saw that on your Instagram actually today.
Yeah.
So that was probably quite the emotional experience
Yeah, it was
to be on that
interesting,
stage.
yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Well, we can look forward to a lot more from these guys. Like I said, it was amazing last night. I was watching the videos that I have. It's such good footage. I'll throw it in here too. But
awesome.
yeah, I can't wait to see what holds future, or
yeah.
the future holds for you guys. And best of luck. The new album's great, or the debut is great. And thanks for making the time. Man.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
you.
man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Stay warm.
Can't wait to come back.
Yeah. Come back soon. Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Cool. Okay.